Alright, what's going on, team? It's your boy Pit Marv. Let's get right into this week's breakdown. I'm here with the one and only Pete. I already know he's gonna be doing US 30 for us. I'm gonna get right into Nas. Let's start on the monthly chart. We see that we have a monthly rejection coming in. I already have this level marked out at 15,800 area. I'm gonna go ahead and put a box when we step into the weekly time frame. For right now, we do have a rejection level here. I can see that we do have a bounce zone as well that I do want to draw out this weekly demand. I'm just going to leave it here because I do understand that if we do close this candlestick, still got 10 days to close on the monthly time frame. But if we can close above this level at 15,800, then we are going to be chasing these last monthly supplies up here. And we do have another monthly supply at 16,377 area. That's where I have it marked off right now. So if we do get this candlestick closure above here, then we can be possibly chasing these highs, if not pushing up to a new higher high. So structure is still bullish on the monthly time frame. Let's go into the weekly. See if we can. Now the weekly, this is where it gets interesting, right? We have the same level of rejection that we've seen on the monthly. All right, now we're stepping into the weekly candlestick time frame, and we see that we do have a full closure now back above this 15,800 level. So because we do have a full closure candlestick above this level, this is an indication that we are going to keep pushing up for the bulls, but we are so overextended that I do want to wait possibly for a drawback, pullback onto this EMA zone, and then potentially break through this roof. But we do have a candlestick closure, so I can see market pushing off this zone. And if that's the case, then we can have targets up here at the top of this wick, see if we can close above. But that's going to be in the intraday level. So on the weekly level, we do have this rejection here that I do want to mark out. I want to draw a box in this rejection. We do have a full candlestick closure above, but I do want to see what the daily candlesticks and the 4-hour candlestick does when market does open tomorrow morning. So this is the level I'm still going to leave marked out. Even though we did close above, I can see some rejection prior to keep pushing. So let's see, let's draw out this. Last higher high, but we can potentially push to and then keep going. So I'm gonna mark out this zone here. I'm gonna make it a little tighter just from wick to wick on this bearish candlestick. So this is gonna be my order block for the downside. So if price does come down, this is definitely going to be a TP for me. All right. So, and then if we are in the range though, it's a 200 pip push. So let's go into our daily time frame. See if, we can see that rejection here before double top prior to falling from there. So now we're completely traded above, closed above, she pushed. I can expect price to come back down and push off this zone if she's going to continue this bullish momentum. If not, then she can simply consolidate in this area and then continue to push. But I'm not going to be getting into no trades until we blow out this wick. So once we get a full candlestick closure above this wick, because we can see price came in this direction before and she's pushed back above here and came back down, closed under this box. So once I get that full direction, once I get that full closure past this wick, then I will be looking for longs, and then we can capitalize from zone to zone. That's over 400 pips. So we got trades to take. We just gotta wait for price to give us an indication where she wants to go. She's at a level of supply, right? On the monthly, on the daily, on the 4 hours as well. Let's make sure. Let's see. We got so here you will be marking a trend line. I don't mean to like. Nah, I know I'm doing Nas, so I don't want. But like, would you be doing a trend line here? No, right? This is like too steep. Or
I would.
Yeah, you would, right?
I would, just because the EMA is almost
respecting it.
It's respecting it, and if you put that trend line, you can kind of see where it could
potentially bounce. And if you, it kind of does line up too with the monthly supply. If you do get that break of that trend line, that will also indicate the break of that the breakdown from that supply, and then that'll indicate. So I'm gonna leave that trend line there. On the 4 hours, it looks beautiful.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bounce off.
So I'm gonna leave that trend line there, and then on the 4 hour time frame, I do want to see I was literally just speaking to P about this earlier. I want, before I take some shorts, because we did get that bearish engulfing off that same wick rejection area from before, right? We get that bearish engulfing. She pushed to that side just a little bit, and then she kind of consolidated. But this is a higher high, and this could be a potentially higher low. So if it is, I want to see price close back above this box, so then I can capitalize from here to here, right? And if not, then I do want to see price close under this box. So on the 4 hours, I am going to draw out a level, and we're going to, right here, it's going to be a short level. So this is kind of an intraday level, but I'm just going to write 4 hour zone. So H4 zone, just so that I know that once we get a full closure under this zone, obviously on the smaller time frames, that's not going to matter. That's why I'm leaving it at 4 hours, so I know. So on the smaller time frame, we could simply get a closure under, like how we did. These wicks came under, closure, and then she pushes back up. So on the smaller time frame, this will indicate a closure under. So I'm going to wait for that closure on the 4 hours just to get a clear direction, because we're extremely bullish before taking shorts. If not, then I'm going to be looking for longs strictly right into this wick area. So that's pretty much my breakdown for Nas. I'll have Patrick get on here and do his breakdown for US 30. We'll probably post 2 different videos. So besides that, this week we should be looking good for trading. Thursday, obviously, it's Thanksgiving, so I'll be taking Thursday and Friday off, but we should be looking good for Tokyo sessions and New York sessions, hopefully. For sure New York sessions, but Tokyo sessions, I'll try to do at least 2 days, maybe Monday and Tuesday, but we'll get right into the next video. I'll see y'all tomorrow. New York trading session. I'll let Pat take over, and see y'all on the next time.